Torchlight for the Xbox 360 was leaked during Xbox Live Arcade House Party for around $15. It can also be found on Steam for approximately right around the same price. The gameplay itself is pretty much Diablo's, and by having a lot of developer from Blizzard working on it, it only makes sense the gameplay is like Diablo's. Story itself is pretty much your adventurer coming into town, and you pretty much meet up with two other adventurers that have pretty much tell you that they need your help because they're more like useless. Pretty much you go into the cave in the town and you get quartz. So the gameplay itself is pretty much you helping out one of the adventurers, pretty much stop the ongoing evil that is flowing through the veins of the cavern, and pretty much to relieve yourself of the quartz and stop an evil mage who is using the items in the cave to pretty much boost his power. But the gameplay itself, as you all see by Diablo's, is a dungeon crawl through and through. The gameplay itself actually has many things you actually can do outside of climbing into the caves. You have fishing, the ability to upgrade your item with enhancements, and the ability to upgrade your item using medallions. The only issue here is you get a lot of crap in the game, and if you sell your stuff off, get some money, since money is not that hard to come by with how much stuff is dropped by the monster, you can easily upgrade your beginning weapon to be more powerful than most of the weapons in the game, which in return will make you extremely overpowered and pretty much everything you pick up more or less useless. But the good thing about this is, now you have a pet, which you can pretty much put all the stuff you don't want on and send him up to a town to sell it for you. In the Xbox 360 case, you have 3 pets. On the PC, you only have 2. The issue with the pet on the Xbox 360 is you only can attach magic to them. In the PC version, you can level them, attach magic and items, or wings more so, and pretty much your pet actually come a fighting for. Now it ain't more so just you to be a mule. Problem is here is over time, of course, with it being a dungeon crawler, it will become extremely repetitive and nothing really to break it up outside of fishing. Which fishing now don't really have a point in the console version, since pretty much all I do is give you the ability to change your pet into some other creature and to sell, But the problem is that you get so much stuff, you have no real need to fish. But that's pretty much it as far as the gameplay is the problem. But sadly, it will get stuck in your head and draw you back in. Which, anyway, all my problem, I cannot stop playing this. And one major problem of added recording that have not been patched is the gameplay itself. The engine more like crash and free your system for a good 4 or 5 seconds. For some reason, you would think that would happen with all the chaos happening on screen, but no. The engine seemed to only struggle and really nothing going on, which don't really make much sense. So the gameplay itself, as you playing it, it will freeze on you every now and again. But if you wait a few seconds, the game will start back up. So they have some major issues of being overpowered and engine bogging down, and a little bit of becoming repetitive. But if you really love dungeon crawl, that will get in your head and you will not be able to stop playing it any with or a problem. The problem is here with the common folks that are not diehard Diablo fan or new to the genre, might be a little put off by this. So overall, I give Torchlight for the Xbox 360 a 2 out of 5.